Hi guys, I am Samandar Singh from Department of Mechanical Engineering, RA College of Engineering and Information Technology, Kukas, Jaipur. Today's topic is overview of production system. Overview of production system include the product cycle, automation in production system, computer's role in manufacturing, and sources and types of data used in manufacturing. Now, production system. This is the overview of production system. A production system is a collection of people, equipment, and procedures organized to perform the manufacturing operations of a company. It consists of two major components as shown in figure: facilities and manufacturing support system. Facilities, the physical facilities of the production system include the equipment, the way the equipment is laid out, and the factory in which the equipment is located. It can be seen that the facilities in the production system consist of factory, production machines, and tooling, material handling equipment, inspection equipment, and computer system that control the manufacturing operations. Facilities also include the plant layout, which is the way equipment is physically arranged in the factory. The equipment is usually organized into manufacturing system, which are logical grouping of the equipment and workers that accomplish the processing and assembly operations on the parts and products that are made by the factory. Manufacturing system can be individual work cell consisting of a single production machine and a worker assigned to that machine. The manufacturing system come in direct physical contact with the part and assemblies being made. It can be seen that they touch the product. In terms of human participation in the process performed by the manufacturing system, three basic categories can be distinguished. First is manual work system, second worker machine system, third is automated system. Manual work system consists of one or more workers performing the one or more tasks without the aid of powered tool. Like manual material handling tasks are common activities in the human work system. It includes the machinist using a file to round the edge of the rectangular part, quality control inspector using a micrometer to measure the diameter of the shaft or product, a material handling worker using a dolly to move the carton in the warehouse, etc. Worker machine system. In a worker machine system, a human worker operates the power equipment such as a machine, tool, or other production machines. This is one of the most widely used manufacturing system. Third is automated system. An automated system is one in which a process is performed by a machine without the direct participation of a human worker. Automation is implemented using a program of instructions combined with a control system that execute the instructions. Power is required to drive the process and to operate the program and control system. The automation sometimes used as a semi-automated machines or fully automated machines. Manufacturing support system. These are the procedures used by the company to manage the production and to solve the technical and logistic problem encountered in the ordering materials, moving the work through the factory, ensuring the product meet quality standard, etc. The product design and certain business functions are included in the manufacturing support system also. To operate the production facilities efficiently, a company must organize itself to design the process and equipment, plan and control the production order, and satisfy the product quality requirement. These functions are accomplished by manufacturing support system that have people's procedures by which a company manage its production operations. Most of these production support system do not directly contact the product, but they plan and control its progress through the factory. The activities consist of four functions including much information flow and data processing. First is business function, second product design, third manufacturing planning, and fourth is manufacturing control as shown in figure. Business functions are the principal means by which the company communicate with the consumers. They are therefore the beginning of and the end of the information processing sequence. These includes the sales and marketing, sales forecasting, order entry, and customer billing. It can be of the form of one is an order to manufacture an item to the customer's specification, a customer order to buy one or more of the manufacturer's priority products, or third may be an internal company order based on a forecast of future demand for a proprietary product. Next, product design. If the product is manufactured to customer design, the design has been provided by the customer and the manufacturer, so product design department is not involved. If the product is proprietary, the manufacturer firm is responsible for its development and design. The sequence of events that initiate a new product design and often originate in the sales department. The direction of information flow is indicated like business function. Information flow through the business function, product design, manufacturing planning, manufacturing control, factory operations, including the starting material, and proceed to product to the customer. Next, manufacturing planning. Manufacturing planning, the information and documentation that constitute the product design flow into the manufacturing planning functions. The information processing activities in the manufacturing planning include processing planning, master scheduling, material requirement planning (MRP), and capacity planning. Next is manufacturing control. Manufacturing control is concerned with the managing and controlling the physical operations in the factory to implement the manufacturing plans. The flow of information is from planning to control. The information also flow back and forth between the manufacturing control and the factory operations. It include in this function are shop floor control, inventory control, and quality control. Now, types of production system. There are conventional production system. There are three types of production system: job shop production or job production system. The feature of job shop production is low volume, low shop production is commonly used to meet the specific customer's order, and there is a great variety in the type of work and plant must be in the factory, and therefore the production is a great variety. The equipment must be flexible, and general purpose is to allow for this variety of product. For example, the product manufactured in a job shop include the space vehicles, aircrafts, machine tools, special tools and equipments, prototype of future products, construction work, shipbuilding. Along that, we can say the second is batch production system. This production system involve the category the manufacturers of medium size the same item or products The lot may be produced only once or they may be produced at regular intervals. The purpose is often to satisfy the continuous customer's demand for an item. However, the plant is capable of a production rate that exceeds the demand rate. Therefore, the shop products it produces to build up an inventory of the item. The changes over to other order. For examples, industrial equipment, furniture, textbooks, and component parts for many assembled customer products. Third is mass production system. Mass production is characterized by very high production rates, equipment that is completely dedicated to the manufacturer of a particular product, and very high demand rate for the product. Not only the equipment dedicated to one product, but the entire plant is often designed for the exclusive purpose of producing the particular product. The skilled level of labor in this mass production system needed, then the batch production and jobs of production system. Now, product cycle. Product cycle include the design of the product, which having the product concept, next design concept, and preparing part print, that is based on the need forecast. The feedback is also taken from the customer and markets. Further proceeding to the process planning, that proceed to the order material machines and scheduling manufacturing operations, establishing the work standards to actual production. Order tooling and tool layout also included while we are performing the production plan or executing that. Next is quality control, that is to standardize the product at the time of the competitions. We have to make the best quality of the product, and that is the part of the feedback control system also, which take the feedback from the customers and market survey. Now, automation in production system. Automation in production can be discussed with the overview of production system. It have the two categories. One is automation of the manufacturing system in the factory, and second is computerization of the manufacturing support system, as shown in the figure, right side of the figure. Automated manufacturing system. Automated manufacturing system operates in the factory on physical product. They perform the operations such as processing, assembly, inspection, and material handling. In many cases, accomplishing more than one of these operations in the same system. They are called automated because they perform their operations with a reduced level of human participation compared to with the corresponding manual process. Example of automated manufacturing system include a automated machine tool that process part, transfer lines that perform a series of manufacturing operations, automated assembly systems, manufacturing systems that are industrial robot to perform the processing and assembly operations, automatic material handling and storage system to integrate the manufacturing operations, automatic inspection system for quality control. Now, second, computerized manufacturing support system is aimed at reducing the amount of manual and clerical effort to product design, manufacturing planning and control, and business functions of the firm. Nearly all the modern manufacturing support systems are implemented using the computers. This system have the computer integrated manufacturing SIM, that denotes the pervasive use of the computer system to design the products, plan the production, control the operations, and perform the various information processing functions needed in the manufacturing firm. Another terms that are used are computer-aided design, that support the product design and functions, computer-aided manufacturing, that is used for functions related to the manufacturing engineering. Along that we have the same computer integrated manufacturing, along that having the business functions, product design, manufacturing planning, and manufacturing control with automation. The automation system have the three type of production system. First, as shown in the figure, that is the type of automations relationship along based on the product quality, variety, and production quantity. As we seen that programmable automation have the maximum variety, but minimum production quantity, while the flexible automation having the variety greater than the fixed automation, but production quantity is greater than the programmable automation. In fixed automation we have the product variety is less, but the production quantity is very high as compared to remaining two. Now automation principle and strategies. There are three principle of strategy. First is USA principle, second is 10 strategies for automation and process improvement, third is an automation migration strategy. First is USA principle. The USA principle is a common sense approach to automation and process improvement projects. Similar procedures have been suggested in manufacturing and automation trade literatures. It stands for understand the existing process, simplify the process, automate the process. A statement of the USA principle appeared in an article published by the American Production and Inventory Control. That article is concerned with the implementing the enterprise resource planning (ERP). And that approach is so general that it is applicable to nearly any automation project. First is understanding the existing process. That is the first step of the USA principle, that comprehends the current process in all of its details. What are the input, what are the output, what exactly happens to the work unit between input output, what is the functions of the process, how does it add value to the product, what are the upstream and downstream operations in the production sequence, and can they be combined with the process under consideration. These are the steps which are involved in the understand the existing process. Second is simplify the process. Once the existing process is understood, then the search begins for way to simplify. This often involves a checklist or questions about the existing process. What is the purpose of this step or this transport? Is this step necessary? Can it be eliminated? Does it use the most appropriate technology? How can it be simplified? Are there unnecessary steps in the process that might be eliminated without detracting from the functions? Are the steps that are performed in the simplify the process? Automate the process. Once the process has been reduced to its simplest form, the automation can be considered. The possible form of automation include those listed in the 10 strategies that are discussed in next topic. Now, 10 strategies for automation and process improvement. First is specialization of the operations. It involves the use of special purpose equipment designed to perform one operations with the greatest possible efficiency. Second is combined operations. Production occurs as a sequence of operations. Complex part may require the dozen or even hundreds of the processing steps. This is strategy. The strategy of combined operations involve the reducing the number of distinct production machines and workstations through which the part must be routed. Third is simultaneous operations. A logical extension of the combined operations strategy is to simultaneously perform the operations that are combined at one workstation. In fact, two or more processing operations are being performed simultaneously on the same work part, reducing the total processing time. Fourth is integration of the operation. This strategy involves the linking several workstations together into a single integrated mechanism using the automated work handling devices to transfer the part between the stations. It reduces the work movement time. Next is increased flexibility. This strategy attempts to achieve the maximum utilization of equipment for job, shop and medium volume situations by using the same equipment for a variety of part or product. It involves the use of programmable or flexible automation. Prime objective is to reduce the setup time and programming time for the production machine. Next is improved material handling and storage. A great opportunity for reducing non-productive time exists in the use of the automated material handling and storage system. The typical benefits include the reduced work in process, shorter manufacturing lead time and lower labor cost. 7 is one-time inspection. Inspection for quality of the work is traditionally performed after the process is completed. This means that any poor quality product has already been produced by the time it is inspected. The incorporating the inspection into the manufacturing process permits the correction to the process as the product is being made. The overall quality of the product closer to the nominal specification intended by the designer. That's say that it reduces the scrap. 8 is process control and optimization. This includes a wide range of control schemes intended to operate the individual process and associated equipment more effectively. Next is plant operations control. Whereas the previous strategy is concerned with the control of individual manufacturing process, this strategy is concerned with the control of at the plant level. It attempts to manage the coordinate the aggregate operations in the plant over more efficiently. Its implementation involves a high level of computers networking within the factory. 10th is computer integrated manufacturing CIM. Taking the previous strategy one level higher, CIM involves the extensive use of computer system, database and networks throughout the enterprise to integrate the factory operations and business functions. Thank you.